Hello, everyone. This is MMA Interesting Prospects podcast. Today, our guest is Braeten Jorgensen, who will fight on Fierce Fighting Championship 51, August 15th. Hello, Braeten. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. And in a few weeks, we will fight for the uh, promotional bantamweight title. And if you can tell me overall, how excited are you that you will have a chance to be a champion in your fifth amateur bout?
I'm excited, I've only done this for a year, so being able to go fight for a title and be where I'm at is exciting and I think it'll be fun.
And this will be like because it's like a championship fight. It will be a five rounder. It will be a five
Yeah,
rounder,
yeah.
right?
Oh, my bad. Yeah. It'll be 5 rounds, 3 minutes, but
And
I don't think that'll be a problem. I think my conditioning and how I've been training is not for the amateur level, it's for the pro division. So I like to go and show that I'm not an amateur.
and actually, I like in your fights that you have, I believe, finishes in the first round, in second round, and in the third round. So it means that you are dangerous in like all of the times. So I think this is super important that you also can carry the finishing abilities like in the second or the third round.
Yeah.
And about your last fight, because it was the first and of course the only time that you fought in the like full distance. And did you have any like takeaways from that fight?
Um, Not really. I mean, I think I didn't perform how I wanted to, and I think I showed that in my fight. I think my previous fights, my level and what I've shown has been a lot better than my previous one. So I'd like to, show everybody to my best ability, what I'm capable of, and show them that I'm gonna move forward in the fight scene.
And about your upcoming fight, do you know anything about your opponents? So right now, do you like even like worry about your next opponent, or you are just focused on yourself?
My dad's trained me to just be prepared for everything, not necessarily just look out for one certain thing that my opponent's doing, but to adapt midway through a fight. So when I'm going into a fight, I don't think, oh, he's gonna go do this. I'm more so thinking of what I'm gonna do and how he's gonna react towards that.
And right now, do you have something like training camps? Because of course, like you are young fighters, so I believe that you have this kind of like recovery ability that you can be in the gym all the time. But do you have this kind of like structure for like 6 or 8 weeks, or not really?
I try and, I go for runs. I try to, you know, be in the gym as much as I can, especially with like work and everything. So, like, even if like I'm a day off of work, like I've already got a workout in and I'm ready for my workout at night. So, it's not so like taking a break because I want to be at a professional higher level and I can recover quick, since I am young. So even though I'm tired, I'll still go to practice and work out tired.
Yes, and probably this is just a good idea because when you are like 30, you have to do this kind of breaks even like trainings. So definitely when you can like train like all the time, it's good time.
Yeah.
And because right now you are like amateur fighter, but like obviously your like goal will be to go pro. But do you have some timeline for like making your pro debut?
Um, Hopefully in like the end of this year, or possibly the next. I think if I show and I have a very dominant fight, that I think the next move is to go to that professional level and go start my professional career.
And like obviously your father is at one point he was one of the best like bantamweights in the world. But how great is to have something like your father with this kind of experience of fighting for WEC, fighting for the UFC, and like years of training. How great is it, and how great it's like a motivation for you?
Uh, it motivates me every day. I want to. My dad's done great things in the sport, and he was one of the best in the world. And you know, I want to do better than he did, and I want to show and take everything that he's learned and taught me and go use it out in the like in my fights. Like all his mistakes and everything and all that he's learned throughout the years, I want to take and make sure I don't make the mistakes he did, and I just keep on getting better and better. So,
And do you have maybe like favorite moment of his career from like all of his career?
favorite moment. I think it was when uh he fought a guy twice and he lost the first one, the first fight, but it was a super close split decision that he should have won. Uh and then the second fight he just laid it out, like made sure that there was no like toss up in like the terms of who won. I can't remember his name, but it was like one of his fights in the WEC.
And actually, I remember that he had like a really like exciting fight in the UFC. He won against like his like second name was Albert, I believe. He was like a first round submission, but it was a great fight, great finish, and probably if you can like dig a little bit deeper, there will be like a lot of this kind of moments.
Yeah.
And for you, because your like father was a like a high level MMA fighter, was it like kind of a destiny for you to go this kind of like route for your life?
I mean, my dad never thought I was gonna fight. So, I mean, I didn't know until I was like probably in high school until I was like, hey, I actually want to, go be a UFC fighter or I want to go fight. And like it's always been like in the back of my mind because I've wrestled my whole life and stuff, but I didn't care for it. I always thought I was just gonna be a wrestler. I didn't really think about it. But as I got older and started to realize like, oh, my dad's like one of the highest, like a high level performing athlete, and like I want to do the same. I want to show people that I'm better than everyone else and I want to fight. Also, because like I loved wrestling, but I was just kind of tired of the sport and I wanted something new. So I tried Muay Thai and I liked that. And then I'm like, okay, let's go into the MMA aspect of things.
And definitely, this is great that there is something like MMA because it's like for like even great wrestler from college. After like this career is done, there are not many options for them. And when you have like this kind of thing like MMA, you can be like really high level MMA fighter because of your background.
Yeah.
And right now, what is your like main gym that you are training at?
I'm training out of Extreme Couture's. I've been training there for like about a year and a half, to 2 years. So
But you didn't start there like like full MMA training, right? You started in Idaho, I believe.
Correct. So I started training MMA out in SBG, Idaho, with like Jesse Brock and all of them. Um, up until like 2024 summer when I moved here with my dad, and then I didn't go train at Extreme Couture's for like 6 months until I like was established here.
And like obviously this is one of the like best gyms in the world, so probably with like level of training partners, it's like you can make a lot of progress in just probably even a few weeks, and when you are like a year or even more, it's like definitely it's a like good step up for your career, let's say.
Yeah. No, the training partners I have at Extreme Couture's are amazing. They're all high level. Like I don't go a single round without getting a strong, good look and good opponent while I'm sparring, training. They push me to be better. I push them to be better. So it's just everything bounces off each other. We all get better.
Yes, and probably like your amateur fights, it's like kind of easy after this training sessions, right?
Yeah.
Because the level that you have in the gym, it's definitely it's like UFC fighters other from other promotions, but it's definitely higher level than when you
Yeah.
stepping in the cage as the amateur.
Yeah, no, I go like when I go into fights, I'm like they're nowhere like my opponent's nowhere near as to the people that I'm training with. So if I can hang with the people I'm training with and I put on a good, experience and sparring session with them, then I'll be able to do the same and more when I go fight.
And about UFC, do you have also the like maybe kind of like timeline or the just like plan for your career? When would you like to be in the UFC?
I'd like to be in the UFC as soon as possible. Like if my level is there and I'm feeling good, I'm feeling strong, then I'd go I'd go do it tomorrow if that was the case. But I don't know, probably by the time I'm 23, I'd like to be in there.
But I think that overall this game is like kind of crazy. And I remember there was one fighter who made his pro debut at one point, and after I believe like 1.5 years, he get a UFC contract. So definitely you don't have to spend like I don't know 12 years on the regional scene just to get there.
Yeah.
And about your like inspiration as the fighter, of course like outside of your father, but do you have maybe even from the current UFC roster maybe some favorite or few favorites fighter that you really like to watch?
Currently I like watching like Peyton Talbot. Peyton Talbot's a super exciting fighter. I like watching his style and stuff and who else? I like Marab. I like how like just, you know, dominant he is with everything. Like his grappling is dominant, his striking is good. I like Tatsura. I like him. He has a lot of heart, so I like watching him. He's a good fighter. But that's about it. I mean like, because I knew all the old UFC fighters, so I took inspiration from them, like Chad Mendez and Faber and all of them. So,
So you were like alpha male guy.
yeah, kind of got grown into it. So, I was pushed into it, but I wouldn't want it any other way.
And like about Merab, do you think that he will get his like revenge, so he will beat Jan?
I think he will. I think he's very adaptable and he'll take what he's learned from that fight and, you know, go back to the drawing board and make sure that he's doing the right things and, you know, working on what he needs to work on and he'll come back stronger than he did before.
Yes, and actually, I think that he showed a really important thing that like cardio can be a weapon. So it's like back in the days, like Diaz brothers, or like right now even like Anthony Hernandez. There are a few like really good fighters who can push the pace and beat beat the fighter like because of their cardio. Of course, the skills also are there, but the cardio is like the most important factor, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, he's a machine, dude. He just doesn't stop, and then he kills him in the fifth round or stuff. So,
And
yeah.
getting back to your career, because right now you are a bantamweight fighter, but do you think that later on you will go like up to the featherweight?
I don't know. I'm a pretty light bantamweight. Like I walk around at 145, so I don't think if I decide to grow and have a growth spurt and put on some muscle, then I might think about it. But I don't mind making the cut to 135.
And of course, there are like some fighters who get to like from one division, even like two divisions up. So also this is sometimes crazy, or even like Jared Cannonier moved two divisions down. So in the end, you never know. But like obviously, right now you probably are like perfect for the bantamweight division.
Yeah.
And about like next, maybe like next few UFC shows, do you have like a fight that you are really looking forward to watch?
I'm actually looking forward to the Ian and Islam fight. That I think is going to be super exciting. I think Ian, it's kind of like, McGregor versus Khabib in facts of the Irish guy versus you know, the wrestler and stuff like that. So I think it'll be exciting. I think Ian will have good striking and stuff, and Islam will have good grappling as always. So I think it'll be exciting.
Yes, and to be honest, at first I thought that Islam definitely will win, yeah, and it can be like quite easy fight. But right now, when I'm thinking about it, I'm not so sure no more.
Yeah.
Okay, so many thanks for the time and for conversation. Of course, I hope that you will win your next fight. You will also get like pro debut quite soon, and I'm definitely will be watching your next fights.
Thank you. I appreciate it.